On today's episode of the Fresh Brew Run Vlog, fence is still up here, downtown Detroit. What a view. I stepped right here, twisted my ankle. I think this is the worst part of the sidewalk in all of downtown, and I stepped on it. I'm excited to try out Carbs Fuel. Oh yes, this is what I'm looking for. Good evening, welcome to episode 8 of my half marathon block build. My name is Aaron and it is a great day for a run. This is, I think, one of my first after work specials. This morning I woke up, I put my running gear on and I checked the temp and it was 29 degrees. And I said, forget it. It's not worth it. I prefer to run in the morning, but I'm done running in sub-freezing temperatures if I don't have to. So here I am running after work on my way, on my warm-up to do a speed workout. So today I have 5 1K repeats. So last week was the peak distance. It was 1 mile repeats. Now we're going back down, working our way down to the 400 meter repeats in a few weeks. So I've already done this workout before a few weeks ago. That was my track workout, probably my best speed workout of the season. So this should not be a big deal. I'm looking forward to it. It's nice and sunny, a little bit of wind, but otherwise we're in the mid 40s, so great conditions. Oh, nice, awesome, love it, good stuff. Oh, and a turn with no turn signal. All right, let's do this. Ready, set, go. 6-minute miles, by the way. Ah, that's where a turn signal and not texting and driving helps. Nice. All of the parks and the tracks near me remain closed, fenced off, or there's like high school track practice going on. So I'm running a speed workout on the sidewalk, which is not so fun, but whatever, it is what it is. Let's get number 2 done. Let's go. Ah, 3 down. That was not good. I feel out of rhythm, lacking focus. Ugh, yuck. Maybe it was into the wind, I don't know. My stride just feels way out of rhythm. All right, let's go. Ah, 5 down. A little better, but still dealing with like crosswalks and stuff. Slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. Not ideal, but whatever, 1 to go. All right, last one. Let's finish strong. Ready, go. Nice. Nice, Tesla. Ah, whew. All right, workout complete, just on my last recovery quarter mile. Fence is still up. Honestly, what's the deal? Open it up. Oh well, whatever. That was a frustrating speed workout. I just never got into a rhythm or a groove or found my pace or whatever cliche you want. Not great. All right, recovery lap is done. I need to take a second. Oh, there's so many people out walking, which whatever, I'm not complaining about that, but I just feel so weird talking to my camera. So I'm gonna take this to the recap hut. I'll see you in a second. All right, welcome to the recap hut, where we recap the run in peace. So that was not my favorite run that I've ever run. Unfortunately, like I said, there was nowhere that I could run without interruption. It is hard to get into a rhythm when you're constantly stopping and starting and swerving around. So I don't know, I need to figure out something else. I need to be able to run without stopping. But unfortunately, every park and track within a warm-up distance of me is closed or under construction or off limits or whatever. So I need to figure something else out. That was a very annoying run. I don't like being annoyed when I run because I'm choosing to go for a run. So the last thing I want is to be annoyed by an activity that I'm choosing to do. So I don't know, looking at my splits, honestly, more bad news there. So I ran a 6:02, a 6:08, a 6:05, a 6:11, and then a 6:02. So I didn't run a single split at the speed that I was supposed to. I was trying to run 6 flats every single time. So that was Also very disappointing. I prefer running in the morning. I feel fresher. My mind is clearer. In the evening, you just have the whole day on your feet and in your mind, and it's just harder for me to run. And I know I'm not gonna sleep well tonight because my legs are gonna feel restless, but it was what it was. I made that choice. I could have run this morning, but I said, you know what? I don't want to wear a hat and gloves anymore. I'm done with it. And I'm kind of regretting that choice at this point. So anyway, whatever. Tomorrow's an off day, and then we are back at it on Wednesday for a 5-mile tempo run. The distances keep increasing. Off day tomorrow, and then like I said, Wednesday, tempo run. I'll see you then. Good evening. What is today? Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Great day for a run. I am here downtown Detroit. So today I have a 5-mile tempo run, which is the longest tempo run of my training so far. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. I am very excited about today's run. So I'm gonna do my warm up and then we will get this thing underway. Let's go. My half tights do not have pockets, so I need to hang on to my key. Highly risky maneuver, especially running next to a river. So we'll see how that goes. Onto the river walk. Oh, it's so nice out today. I'm definitely not hydrated enough. I'm trying to walk the line between drinking enough water and not drinking too much water, where I have to stop at a bathroom. And I think I went under the water meter. So I'm gonna have a headwind heading out and a tailwind heading back. So this is setting up nice. Set, go. 1 mile down. Ooh, this headwind. 2 miles. All right, turning around. Oh man, that was tough. Now I got the wind in my back though. Let's go. All right, 3 down. This is way easier. I'm a little tired, but 2 to go. Just gotta coast in. 4 down, 1 to go. What a view. Oh, let's go. Boom, there it is. All right, cool down. I hit my times. My last mile was my fastest. I did it, I accomplished what I set out. It wasn't easy. Makes me nervous that it was that difficult. However, I definitely am dehydrated. I need to buy one of those handheld water bottles bad. I need to go pick one up. Headwind was tough. Who needs hills when you have wind? I'm so self-conscious filming around other people, and there is so many people out here today. Anyway, I don't know how to square that run because it was hard, but I did it, and there's a couple reasons why it would have been hard, so I don't know. It still makes me nervous that my effort needs to be so high for this distance. I feel like I should be making more progress at this point, but I don't know. So I don't know. Anyway, I just got to keep plugging along, doing the speed workouts, doing the strength workouts, doing the tempo workouts, doing the long runs. We got a big long run this Saturday, this week's episode. So excited for that. It was fun running downtown. I mean, come on. It is such a nice day. And I mean, look at this view. That's great. I'm going to go home, take a shower, eat some dinner. Tomorrow, easy run, recovery run. So I'll see you then. Adios. Good morning, happy Thursday. Great day for a run. Oh, so nice out. The sun is rising. It's nice and cool. The birds are chirping. I'm feeling relatively good, all things considered, especially coming off of yesterday's pretty difficult tempo run. Out here on a 6-mile recovery run. I have my recovery run shoes on, the Nike Vomero Premiums. Nice. Oh man, we got a whole new sidewalk closure situation. Cross at 4th or 6th Street. Oh, cool. They don't even let you cross. Oh man, look at this. Let's see if anyone's coming. Nobody's coming. All right. That's annoying. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Great run. This is one of the better runs I have had in a while. It feels so good to get out here. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. That means I worked hard yesterday. So tomorrow I don't know, I think it's a 6 mile easy run, gearing up for a big long run. I got a package in the mail that I'm excited about. A lot going on. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Friday. Great day for a run. Another day with perfect weather out here. 6 mile, easy run. Just trying to keep it chill. We got a big run tomorrow, so I don't want to overdo it. But otherwise, I'm feeling good. The leaves aren't even fully like in bloom yet, but it just makes such a difference versus empty trees. I don't know. Trees are good. Well, there's some sort of like walk to school thing going on, so I try to avoid it. And I stepped right here, twisted my ankle. And it doesn't feel good, I'll be honest. That's not good. I think this is the worst part of the sidewalk in all of downtown, and I stepped on it. So that's an ankle breaker right there. Then you fall right into the glass. I'm gonna try to run on it and see how it feels. It's okay. I feel okay. Maybe just more of a scare than anything. Unfortunately, it is my right ankle, which is my good ankle. So here comes a whole litany of ankle problems on my other foot. I'm just so mad at myself. I've been doing such a good job staying healthy, and then something like that just pops up and gets you. So annoying. My Friday good mood is gone. Now I'm in a terrible mood. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Terrible run. This is easily the worst run of the year. Yeah, I think my ankle's okay. It's gonna be sore tomorrow. We'll see how I feel at the big long run. Kind of nervous about doing that. The thing that is really concerning to me though is now I have a weak ankle. So the chances of that happening again are now much, much higher. So that's really frustrating. What a frustrating run. I try to stay even keeled. Today is not a even keel day. Today is a frustrated run. So anyway, that'll be it for today. Well, actually it won't be it for today. I do have a package that has arrived that I will open up. So excited for that. I'll try to boost my mood a little bit before we do that. So I'll see you in a second. All right, I'm home. I iced my ankle for a little bit, took a shower, relaxed, elevated my leg a little bit, and I feel better. I feel okay. It's a little bit sore. It's not super bruised right now, which is good. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow, but I don't think this was a particularly bad sprain, which is good news. My half marathon goal flashed before my eyes in real time. So not as bad as I initially thought. Anyway, let's talk about fuel. So flashback to almost exactly a year ago, 364 days ago, I ran the Glass City Marathon in Toledo, Ohio. I had a good start, and then about mile 18, I bonked. I hit the wall. There was this hill. I just got smacked in the face by the hill. I wasn't really sure why that happened. What went wrong? Was it the sun? Was I dehydrated? Was it the hill? Was I just not in the shape I thought I was? And then I got a great comment from Tim T, who is always leaving me fantastic advice in the comments of my race recaps. And he pointed out something that was completely obvious to me, and that is I was under fueling. So I was doing about 55 grams of carbs per hour for the past 2 marathons I've run, and guess what? I bonked in both of those marathons. The reality is I need to be closer to 80 grams of carbs per hour, and that's a me issue. I should have known that. That's basically common knowledge at this point, that high carb fueling is the way to go for marathons. It's no wonder that I bonked in the Toledo Marathon last year. So that is what I want to work on for this training block and then into the marathon training block. So I have made a purchase for my fuel. I want to test out some stuff, and the first test I'm going to do is with a brand called Carbs Fuel. This is not a sponsored post. I was actually influenced myself. The Life in Stride podcast had the founder, I think one of the founders of Carbs Fuel, on in their podcast, and he sold me. I took the bait. I don't normally get influenced by other people. I like what I like and I stick with it, but he really sold Carbs Fuel. And the thing that really caught my attention was it is the lowest cost per gram of carbs
on the market. So last time I used Morton gels, which is incredibly expensive. I have no real issue with Morton gels other than when I'm deep into a race and like I'm mentally drained. Sometimes my brain refuses to let me stop chewing the Morton because it's like a wet Jello consistency. So I find myself chewing it rather than drinking it. Carbs Fuel apparently is a little more of a liquid type of gel. So I want to try that out. So I got like their regular recipe. I'll open this up right now. I'm trying out the 50-gram pouch as opposed to the 25-gram pouch. I think that's going to be a little bit easier. I've never had a gel with this much volume in it. I also got the caffeinated version of these, and then I got a sodium version. I want to test these out. My race is in July, and I imagine it's going to be pretty warm, so I want to make sure I'm getting enough sodium while I'm running. I want to use my half marathon block to train my stomach to take 80-ish grams of carbs per hour. I don't want to just go into the marathon and be like, I guess I'll try to eat a ton of carbs during this race. I want to get my stomach trained so that I don't have any distress. Hello, cat. We will see. This is my latest running experiment. If I do my long run tomorrow, I'll let you know how they taste, how they go down. Do they go down smooth? Who knows? We will find out tomorrow, but I'm excited to try out Carbs Fuel. I'm not going to put a link in the description yet. Carbs Fuel has to earn that link in my description. So anyway, that is my plan for tomorrow as long as I can run. So we'll see you then. Adios.
Good morning, happy Sunday. Great day for a run out here, attempting a 12-mile long run. We'll see how it goes. The ankle feels pretty good. It's a little sore, but it feels good. I'm not altering my stride or how my foot's hitting the ground. It feels good, so I'm gonna see what I can do. At this point, there's minimal swelling, no bruising, which in the past when I've twisted my ankle, I've bruised it pretty bad, but no bruising, so that's good. I'm also running a couple tests today. So I have a new water bottle handheld thing. I'm gonna be honest, after a couple miles, I don't like it. The problem is it's like a hard flask and the seal on the top doesn't seal strong enough to like stop the water from sloshing. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't like the sloshing. So I think I need to look for like a bladder style handheld water bottle, because this is also heavy. I mean, water's heavy, but add in the plastic, it's just not really what I'm looking for. I'm also testing out the gels today. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna take just a regular one, the regular 50-gram one, see how it goes down, wash it down with some of this loud water, and see how I feel. And then I also have a caffeinated one, which I'll take a little bit later in the workout. Also, we are 2 minutes from gun time at the Glass City Marathon. I don't know what the weather's like in Toledo, but what a perfect day. It is mid-40s, no wind. I mean, I guess you want a little cloud cover, but the sunrise is nice. Woo! What a day for a marathon. Hope everybody had a good run by the time you're watching this. All right, first gel. It is so hard to hold my camera with this water bottle. That's a liquid. Not bad. That went down so smooth. Wow. I chugged that thing. Oh yes, this is what I'm looking for. Also, always put your gels in the garbage. Don't throw them on the ground, even in a race. Come on, people. Is today Earth Day? It might be Earth Day, but every day is a throw your gels in the garbage day. So like I said about the Morton gels, they're a little chewy, and sometimes it takes me a little while to gnaw them down and swallow them, but the Carbs Fuel ones went right down. That was smooth. That is encouraging. Anyway, back to the run. I do need to make a pit stop because I'll be honest, I didn't expect to be out here this long. I'm gonna do my full long run today. I thought I would be turning around sooner, so we gotta hit up the porta potty real quick. Listen, again, Connor Mance can do it, I can do it too. Let's get going. Ooh, my glasses are fogged. We got a raccoon. Whoa, he's fast. There he goes. All right, 6 down, halfway. Feeling good. Foot is a little sore, but otherwise, I feel good. Cardio feels really good. 7 miles into the run, about 52 minutes-ish, give or take. So I'm gonna do the caffeine gel. It's good. Mild citrus taste. I think I got most of it down, so that was good. Honestly, it's so easy to get those down, that's what I need. Anyway, last 5 to go. 8-mile check-in. I feel good. My stomach feels good. You know, definitely a little bit moving around in there, but otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna throw up. My left arm is tired. This is heavy. I gotta either get used to it or find something lighter, but can't really escape the weight of water. It's a heavy thing. So anyway, 4 to go. Let's finish strong. All right, listen, this water bottle is so annoying and my thumb's asleep. So back to the drawing board on the water bottle sitch. All right, about 2.5 miles to go. Getting into the rolling hill portion, so time to lock in. All right, less than 2 to go. I'm gonna push the pace a bit, see what we can do. Boom! That was a much needed bounce back. I thought I was done. I thought I was gonna have to take 2 weeks off and just completely ruin my training, but turns out the sprain was minor. Yesterday was not a fun day. I didn't run and I was in a pretty bad mood all day, but I'm okay. And I just slammed the best long run that I have ever had. I think right now I could run my half PR if I actually tried. I had to hold back quite a bit. The carbs fuel was great. No stomach issues. The only thing was I got a little bit of a cramp, but I think it's because I was just like sipping my water too much without thinking about it. The water situation, not good. I need to find something else because that's not ideal. But it was nice to have water out in the course. I've never had a handheld water bottle before. I think I like it. My left arm is going to be sore tomorrow, but something I'll just have to get used to. But anyway, that's a good way to close out the week. I got to adjust my schedule a little bit for tomorrow. For the next episode, I'm not going to do a speed workout right after this run. I'm going to add an easy run, so I got to shift things around. But anyway, I think that's going to be it. Wow, we had a great start. Things got bad, and then they came back up. So the ups and downs of half marathon training. So anyway, that'll be it for today, and that'll be it for this video. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.